not many people will look at their life and say, I want to do better. And the funny thing about that is, those are actually the people that people are more comfortable around. People are more comfortable around people who are stagnant. People prefer people who don't have a dream. They prefer you where you are because you're close to where they are and they don't have to feel uncomfortable. But your progress, when you start to progress, that's what's going to be offensive. Notice how when a woman is in a friend group and she's the biggest friend in the group, no offense to anyone who's struggling with their weight, overweight, just had a baby. I'm not bashing anyone. Everybody has their own path. I'm just using this example. You are the largest woman in your friend group. Then you decide, you know what? I'm a good-looking woman. If I really decide to get in that gym, eat those salads, and make my baked salmon, I think I can shed this weight like butter. Boom! You lose all the weight. And you look amazing. Now all of a sudden, your friends don't really want to invite you anywhere because they're so used to you being the buffer friend. If you don't know what the buffer friend means, the buffer friend is the friend that's not too attractive, that when you go out with her, you feel good that she's there because all the men gravitate towards you. Remember, I told you that, as, when you're in groups of predominantly ladies, they like to be the center of the attention, okay? Which is why when you lost that weight and you look snatched, you threw on that bodycon dress and you walked in the room and you shaked the room and stole the show, and now men are giving you attention and men are winking at you or walking up to you at the bar, your friends don't like it. And you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute, I lost all this weight. They should be happy for me. Oh no, baby. That's not how the real world works. Your progress offends them. The minute you make a decision to do something better for yourself, you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that that's going to offend people, you wanting to do better, because most people don't do better. They sit in their misery. They don't fix anything. And they stay how they are. And they want you to do the same thing. And if you don't do the same thing, you're a threat. Gentlemen, do you know that when your business takes off, or what you've been working on, that your friends make fun about you behind your back because they think it's never going to pop off? When it pops off, they just can't be your friend anymore. They're not comfortable with that growth. They're not comfortable with the fact that you bought your wife a new car just as a thank you gift for continuously supporting you. Some of you guys, your parents, you're putting your kids in A+ schools. You're going out of your way to find the top school in your district, to fill out however many paperwork you have to fill out to get your kids in that building. Do you know your family members are going to be angry when you do that? Because your progress is going to offend people. I had a family member the other day, and something happened to me the week before last week, and I was talking to her about it, and I was broken down. I was really broken down by this. And she looked at me and she said, honey, your goal in life is to push yourself to do better. Your peers are going to be uncomfortable with that. They're going to throw rocks in your path. They're going to do things to make it difficult. They're going to make phone calls. They're going to do whatever it takes to slow you down. And you have to be stronger. You can't let it break you. People don't go after people who have no potential. They go after people who have a lot of potential, and you have to be willing to fight every opposition they put in your way. You guys have to be willing to fight. And that brings me to my next portion. Do you have fight in you? Because life is a battle. And if you haven't realized that by now, I was thinking about life the other day. I'm like, life is, oh my God. If you don't put on your boxing gloves and tackle life and throw your punches, life will have you taken out, knocked out, laid out on the floor, knocked out cold. If you don't know how to fight, and everything sometimes will be a fight, ladies and gentlemen. You may have to fight for your marriage. Your marriage may be under attack. Your finances, your mental health, your balance. That's why a lot of people, I always tell people, if you are very, very intelligent, even corporate America will give you a hard time for being intelligent, because they can tell that you're way too smart to be under another person's dominion anyways. So that's why they make your job harder. That's why they micromanage you more. That's why they're keeping up and they're nitpicking everything you submit, because they know you're too smart to be there. You think they don't know that you're smart? It's because they know that you're smart that they're giving you a hard time. I made a post the other day and I said that I would never allow myself to go through life allowing anybody to punish me for my gifts anymore. That was my decision. I will not allow anybody to punish me for my gifts. Some people will punish you because you're attractive. They feel like you deserve to be punished because of that. Some people will see that you built a wonderful life for your family and your finances look good. You have a good career. They will punish you for that. Other human beings feel the need to punish human beings for positive traits that they have. I've had people give me a hard time. They see me walk in looking my best and they give me a hard time for that. I've had people who would find out that I'm growing a brand and they punish me for that. They literally punish me because I'm progressing myself and I'm building myself and I'm saying yes to God's will for my life. And they will punish you for that. Some of you ladies, you're a housewife and other women punish you for that. They make you feel bad that you have a husband that wants to take full care of you, and they will punish you for that by leaving you out of certain conversations, saying, oh, you wouldn't understand. Some of you ladies, you don't have children, and other women punish you for that. Oh, you're not a mom. You don't understand. Oh, you don't even have kids yet. So you don't know what real responsibility is. Some of you ladies, you're single and people will punish you for that. Oh, well, you're not even married. So you're not qualified to give any type of advice on anything because you're not married. Oh, so only married people are qualified to give advice on positive advice, good advice. So you're telling me that a single woman can say, hey, stay away from men who are abusive and take your time to find the right guy. Oh, you're not allowed to give advice to anyone, ma'am. You're not married. Wow. Okay. People will punish you in life for, I remember there was a time I was in this group of friends. This was years ago. One of our friends started losing weight and she came into the party looking so good. I'm like, girl, you look so good. What? I'm making her turn around. That's just how I am. I like to gas people up. I'm not a hater. I gas people up. If you look good, I'm going to tell you. If your hair looks good, if your body looks good, if you got a new car, I can't do that hating stuff that other people do. I'm not miserable. I can't live my life like that. I gas people up. I'm the friend where if you walk into the party and you look good, I'm pulling out my phone and we're going to do Instagram stories together because I like to make people feel good about themselves. Why not? She comes into the party. I'm like, girl, you look good. You look good. The looks on the other girls was like a look of just a nasty face. And they're like, girl, you doing a little bit too much. You're losing a little bit too much weight. You're starting to look like a bobblehead. I looked at her. I said, you did not just call this girl a bobblehead. What is your problem? That's rude. Do you know how much effort it takes to lose weight? The discipline. To call someone a bobblehead. For deciding to look better. Just imagine that. And I said, those aren't your friends. Those aren't your friends. And that's another thing you guys listening need to understand. You guys need to understand when someone's not your friend. I will make another video on that because I've noticed that a lot of people, again, cannot read in between the lines in life and look at the gray area to put two and two together of whether somebody likes you or not, because it's usually pretty obvious. Your progress offends them. Don't be afraid of success because you are afraid of who you will lose, because the minute you become successful, you will lose people as a result. And you can't be afraid of that. The minute you are in a friendship or you're dealing with family and you have to withhold good news because you're afraid of how that good news is going to offend them, that relationship has already expired. It's expired because you've progressed. You're too much ahead of them. It's not going to work anymore. And we have to learn in life that when we progress and it starts to offend people, we need to learn how to leave those people behind and be at peace with that. I'm going to tell you guys about what a family member did to me. To show you how your progress offends people. Let me tell you guys what a family member did to me. This happened, I believe it was last year. This family member needed assistance finding something for the area or the business area or the industry that I'm in. I sent this family member, many different, places and things and different programs. I was just helping them get this thing that they wanted. So I would pick them up, drive them around, meet them at places, say, hey, I got this, you want to go see it? Hey, I got that, you want to look at it online? Hey, just doing my role as a family member to assist them. Because I always feel like you're better off having a family member assist you if they're in an industry than a stranger, because at least you can believe that your family member will be sincere. So, do you guys know that this family member went and they did the deal with another person and not me? And then after they did the deal with the other person, they invited my parent to come into their celebration event for it. If that's not sadistic, I don't know what is. And that same family member had her daughter try to go and get in the same industry as me. I'm like, and then I tell my brother about it, and he's like, that's jealousy. That's the jealousy. They acted like they were happy about the accomplishment that you had. They acted like they wanted you to assist them. And then when it came to the point of her closing the deal, she gave it to somebody else and then tried to get her daughter to do what you do. Your progress offended them. They tried to hide it from you, and then they tried to run and compete with you at the same time. So I let that run off my shoulders. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not mad at it. It's like, you just can't be in my life anymore. That's it. You just can't be a part of my story anymore. And sometimes that's really what it comes down to. And this person's parent was like, oh, well, we can't talk it out. Or, oh, I was like, that person has already showed me that they are not for me. Anytime, you guys, somebody retaliates against you negatively when you were not the aggressor, and you didn't do anything to them, and they just got up one day and decided that they wanted to snake you, I don't see a point in making amends with that person. You didn't do anything to them. Oh, well, you don't want to sit with her and talk it out? I'm like, what are we going to talk about? She snaked me. So why would I go out of my way to go sit and have you snaked me without cause. I got to stay away from you. I got to stay away from people like that. People like that will hurt you. They will really, really do some damage to you. People like that. You know, you got to take them at face value and you got to move on. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, cool. It's fine. Like, she just doesn't get to be a part of my story, and that I'm okay. Like, I'm at peace with that, because the stairs to progress and the stairs to the top, it's lonely at the top. People will fall away as you go up each step, and you have to be okay with that. If you are not okay with being lonely, if you are not okay with having a social group that shrinks, if you are not okay hustling while crying at the same time because you don't know if it's going to work, then progress and success is not for you. If you are weak and you get afraid to do something good because it may offend somebody near you. I remember I had this friend that wanted to get a new car. This was in the past, but her other friend was always a little bit weird towards her when it comes to any of her accomplishments. And she said, oh my God, do you think I should buy the car because my friend is like my roommate, and if I buy the new car, I feel like she's going to get offended. I said, if it sounds like you're not going to live your life because you're afraid of offending somebody. And your life is for you. Your happiness is for you. Your progress is for you. You can't say that you're not going to purchase the car because it's going to bother somebody else. That's not right. Your progress is going to offend people. And if you want to live your life where you're on eggshells with everyone and you don't want to offend anyone, then you're not going to progress, because you got to have tough skin in this life. Your own family will turn on you when you start doing well. Your own family will purposefully scroll past your progress online. They will watch your stories and scroll past your progress. And then you will see them commenting hard eyes or congratulations on another person's photo. They can congratulate them, but they can't congratulate you because it's you. They can't congratulate you because it's you. I remember I would have this friend that would, in the past, she would post all these happy birthday stories. And if it's her friend's birthday, she'd post all these collages of photos. But when it's my birthday, I get a little happy birthday text under the table. And mind you, she was closer to me than that other person. And in my head, I'm like, oh, she just doesn't like me. She doesn't like me because it's me. She can't congratulate me because it's me. And I'm okay with that. And I cut off the friendship and I moved on. Be around people who are happy about your progress. They clap for your success and they are betting on you to move forward. Because when one wins, we all win. That should be the mindset. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to visit yourlevelupguru.net to book your girl chat or guy chat, which I will also be adding to my services with me, so we can get you on the right track, get your mind right, get your situation right, and ensure that you win, because that's what I'm here for.